Hi, I'm Mateo. Do you want to learn about Hidden Heroes? Hidden Heroes from A to Z is a cool book that tells the stories of amazing black heroes you might not know about. You'll meet inventors, you'll meet explorers, and leaders who change the world. It's fun, inspiring, and you can learn so much. Get your copy now at hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Let's discover our hidden heroes together.
Yeah, you know, a lot of women, like when I opened up the phone lines last night, a lot of women, a lot of sisters were saying they're going to support Trump. And they like to ignore that. The mainstream media and the Democrats, they keep ignoring this. Last night, when I opened up the phone line, sisters were calling up saying, hey, we're going to vote for Trump. The sisters were doing that more than the brothers, but they kind of just put it on the brothers. Very interesting. Cuzzo, hop in, Cuzzo. Uh-oh, let me let you in. My bad. All right, Cuzzo, hop in. Cuzzo, Cuzzo, hop in. All right. While we're waiting on Cuzzo, let's get RJ the tether.
Hello?
Okay, let's get Cuzzo. Cuzzo, you here?
Brother Tariq, man, what's up with you? It's
I'm
good to
good.
hear your voice.
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I had a quick question as it relates to something you were just mentioning a moment ago. And when I talk to a lot of people as it relates to Trump being president, they feel as if when he was in office, radical racism began to rise its head up more so, you know what I mean, under than
Yeah.
when you feel me what I'm saying, like versus other presidents. What do you think about that?
No, because we got radical racism under Obama. That's why we were getting attacked in the streets. The FBI in 2006,
Not the
2008.
Proud Boys, though. Not
Okay,
the Proud Boys.
put your musty ass down. Hold on.
Hmm.
Hold on. Oh, I didn't push the musty button. Hold on. I put him out for a minute. Don't talk over me. Um, we got all of the radical racism under Obama. When they let George Zimmerman get away, that opened the floodgates. When Obama and those guys sat on their hands about George Zimmerman, that opened up the floodgates for the radical racism that gave a green light to radical racism. It was two things that gave a green light to radical racism. When they saw that Obama was going to be weak on it, two things. One, the George Zimmerman situation, him getting off, but even before that, when Obama had that damn beer summit, and I want y'all to go back and find some of my old tweets and broadcasts. I said, oh, this is not a good look. When Skip Gates, Boulay, Skip the Truth Gates, got gaffled up by a cop at his house unjustly, and Skip Gates spoke out about it, and Skip Gates was cool with Obama. They sat up here and brought that damn race soldier to the damn White House for a damn beer summit where they sat up there and humanized this dude and kissed his ass. This white man sat up here and unjustly roughed this black man up and gaffled him up. And then you're gonna bring him to the White House and have a beer with him. I said, oh, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. And right there, that sent a message that Obama is going to be weak on punishing any race soldier that harms a black person. That was the message that was sent, and the floodgates were open right there. When they found out that Obama ain't going to do nothing, they said, it's on. This is our time right here. More black people got killed under Obama without any justice being produced than any other time in this country. That's the reality. Let's get let's get North in here. Now, North, we don't want to hear no trolling in here. Do you have anything for real to say? I like to hear opposing voices. We know this is North is a tether and a troll.
No,
So
no, you're a tether. I mean, I'm a Black American.
no,
So
no, you're not, sir. But
oh,
what's on your
you have white people in your family.
um
I don't know. Wait,
white people who are missionaries feeding your family? So yeah, you're different. But
no,
what's on
no, you have white people in your family.
have
Um,
white Sally Struthers feeding your family? But go ahead.
so if you hate Trump so much, if you hate Kamala so much, why aren't you supporting Deion D. Jenkins? He has a reparations plan. Why
Well, if you were not such a musty tether, why are you not feeding the people back in your failed homeland? I mean,
what is
there's
that? So you don't want to answer the question?
no, you're not going to answer your family and your broke homeland that you fled from, sir?
Because you made that up. Because I'm not an immigrant.
going to go into
So, see, you said you wanted.
No, if we're going to get into whataboutisms, you need to feed your starving family in your failed homeland and stop trying to cosplay as a
You're the one that said you had.
No. You're not going to cosplay as a foundational Black American. You're a musty, hungry, fleeing tether. You need to go back and.
Okay, so you're getting the Trump checks because.
Oh, yeah. Now you're just saying stuff. Yeah, lying proves my point. Now you're a lying, flinging, musty tether. All right?
So
So not lying about some mythological Trump checks is just more tetherism, sir. All you tethers do is flee and lie. That's why we're not supporting Kamala. We don't want more fleeing, lying tethers like you. Why do we need you over here? You bring zero value. All you tethers do is lie to each other and deceive each other in your failed homeland. You can't build nothing because nobody trusts each other. You get to flee here and do the same lying. That's why we're not
so why aren't you supporting DeAndre Jenkins?
the same reason why you're not supporting your failed fleeing homeland, sir. All right,
That's
talking
not an
about
answer. That's not an answer.
yeah, you fleeing ain't an answer. That's not an answer. You fleeing your failed homeland, coming over here with a bunch of damn foreign flags of failure. That's not an answer either. Get off my phone, sir. I don't answer to trolling. Hard Black Truth. We got a Haitian guy in here. Hard Black Truth, hop on in here, man. Hard Black Truth, what's going on? Hard Truth. You want to unmute your microphone, sir? All right.
All right. To the love, to the loved ones. Shout out to the foundational Black Americans. You motherfuckers will continue to beg for your reparations, and I will continue to laugh.
You will continue to beg for a green card, sir. All right.
No, but shout out to y'all. Hey,
I would rather beg for that than beg for a green card, sir, in a failed homeland that you have to run over here with dirt cookies in your knapsack. All right. Anyway, and you're over here too. You're right over here with us. You ain't in your homeland. Y'all put them flags up, but you ain't where them flags are. Your ass is right over here eating your dirt cookies, right up under us. All right. So anyway,
shout out to the Hidden History Museum. I'm going
out to the hidden dirt cookies that's in your backpack, sir. Shout out to that too. At the Hidden History Museum, that really makes you tethers feel bad about yourself because our museum is more popping than your national museum. Your national museum looks like a bando. So yeah, the Hidden History Museum, us putting together something independently that's better than all of your infrastructure that makes you feel a certain way, and I get it. All right, let's get Nathan Holden. Let's get Nathan Holden in the building. All right, Nathan, hop on.
Hey, what's up, Tariq? I just had a question. Why did black people become less conservative? Because whenever, like back in like the 1950s, 1960s, they were mainly conservative. I just don't really understand what changed.
Black people, we've always been very conservative, and we're still kind of conservative now. Our thing is we switched parties because we were always trying to look for a change. We were dealing with Jim Crow and hardcore racism and hardcore white supremacy. So you get some of the politicians who come along and try to pretend that, hey, those guys are those evil racists. I'm not racist like those guys. I want to have um, a diverse community where we're all together and we can all build with each other and there's no racism. So just vote for me. And it's the whole liberal con game that our brother Malcolm X talked about. They started to play the good cop, bad cop game. They said, hey, listen, if you just go along with our policies, and let's be more inclusive, you're going to face less racism. And it was a trick bag. We saw that the Democrats were just as racist as some of the Republicans. So we're not going for the good cop bad cop thing anymore. We're basically saying, okay, we don't care what your disposition is, give us tangibles. We need some tangibles. So that's where we are now. Nathan, where are you from, by the way, sir?
I'm from Kansas, sir.
Kansas. Shout out to Kansas. You are a Caucasian guy, right?
Yes, sir.
The family, are they from Ireland or Germany?
Germany.
when they get here to the U.S.?
My brother's a little bit better. He's done the 23andMe and he knows all that. I don't off the top of my head.
Okay.
But my family's been here since it's been a few generations. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you.
There,
But I had another question when you're done.
there you go. All right, well, I appreciate you. All right, let's get what's your name? Charcuterie Badu.
Hey, yo, peace to you, Tariq. What's happening with you, brother?
I'm good, man. How are you, sir?
Oh man, I'm doing all right. Long time listening, man. Been seeing you a long time, man. Just wanted to come through and holler about I think what Kamala was trying to throw out at us, I
Yeah.
guess, and I feel like, to be honest, he could have did all that while they was in office. Nothing tangible, nothing really going on, nothing really cracking. So I just want to say I'm still holding on, still voting for the couch till we get something popping. Get it? And I'm gonna land it right there.
Yes, sir. Yeah. This is the desperation thing that Kamala is doing because Obama came out here trying to reprimand black folks, and that backfired. Boy, that didn't go like they thought it was going to go. That backfired tremendously. So they're trying to clean up right now. They thought that was going to be their little ace in the hole to bring Obama out here to wag his little old musty Kenyan finger at everybody. And everybody's like, man, who the hell are you talking to? Everybody got offended, rightfully so. RJ, what's going on? Now you can speak. You talking over everybody. What's up, RJ?
I'm good. You all right?
I am good. Now, what's on your mind now? Now you speak. What's happening?
Damn if you do, damn if you don't. That's what I think. I think
What's
that's the
damn
attitude you're
do?
giving.
What's the do?
That's the attitude.
What's the do, RJ? What is the do? What are they doing?
The do is what she just laid out.
That was do.
Obama
Do do.
gave HBCUs billions. He did prison reform. He did housing reform. He did healthcare. He did healthcare reform. But
That's
damn
for
if you do,
everybody.
damn if you don't.
Because that's for everybody, including you tethers. That's for everybody. We ain't talking about no lift off program. We don't
Damn
want
if you
lift
do,
off.
damn if you don't.
No,
It's just out of
we
spite.
we don't want lift off programs.
It's just out of spite. You're just acting out of spite. This isn't progressive. This isn't anything. It's just spite. It's just making the perfect being the enemy of the good. Because something isn't perfect, you become an enemy of it. Just because it's mid. So if it's mid and it's not perfect, then you're gonna nix it. You're gonna nix it. You're gonna chop its head off. Because it's not perfect yet.
Hold on, let me get EJ in here to respond to you. Let's get brother EJ in the building. Brother Eric Johnson. EJ, hop in.
Hey, Tariq, how you doing, player?
I'm good, man. How are you, EJ? Now, RJ said we're just being spiteful. What do you say to that, brother EJ?
I don't know, man. I think a couple of coconuts upside his head done gave a brain damage. I wanted to talk about what the hard black truth, aka Snorlax from Pokemon, was saying, because I do want to give him a special shout out of him getting roasted by brother Red Joker, because those memes are very deadly, just like his breath every time he opened his damn mouth. But this just goes to show you that these people don't know the difference between getting anything tangible, let alone even getting 2 cents, or let alone getting a piece of bread in their homeland. See, they come over here and think that they getting these trinkets and getting these breadcrumbs from, these democratic, overseers, but they don't realize that they're using them just like they've been using, the Kus and the buck dancers and symbols within our lineage. And this just goes to show you that you can't teach a dog new tricks, but dudes like this who have fleas all over his body coming up here telling what they did and what they haven't did, especially a nigga like Barack Hussein Obama, who's looking like a crackhead extra off of New Jack City. But this just goes to show you that dudes like this ain't never gonna learn, because they leaving their homelands in shambles and just letting other people take over their countries. But I'm gonna land my plane so you can just hit them upside the head with a fly swatter. Salute to you, brother Tariq.
Yo. Before you dip, tell me what's any plan of Trump's? Let alone black plan. What's any plan?
What's any plan for your people in your political party?
Apart from drilling and tax cuts, what's any plan that Trump has?
You tell me, sir. You came up here talking about Obama and what he did for our community, so you can't name anything specifically he did for the Black American community besides just causing chaos and confusion and fuckery.
I can.
No, you can't, sir.
No, yes, I can.
Okay.
HBCU
Okay, so
billions in funding.
top of that, our
Yeah,
HBCU
what?
stuff. That's the nothing burger. The plan is that I like that Trump has, and I'm not voting for anybody yet, but the plan that Trump has that I like is getting rid of a lot of these non-citizens who are coming over here flooding his own. I like that plan. I like that. That's a great plan.
That is not a direct plan for black people. That's just
Oh, it is.
what is that? That's not even a plan.
It's a plan for me. I like it. I like getting a lot of people up out of here.
That's
Yeah, who ain't supposed to.
that's just a that's a white.
I
That's for, if anything, that's actually for white people. That's a white replacement plan for white people. That's nothing to do with black people.
know some of
That's
those
got nothing to do with white
Venezuelans,
people. With black
some of
people.
those Venezuelans are white Hispanics. So some of them need to go, and they're getting them up out of here, which is cool. I ain't got a problem with that. They're not helping us. They're hindering us. So many of them classify themselves as white, and they're getting them up out of here. So I'm cool with that plan. I have no problem with that whatsoever. But thank you, RJ. RJ is very nervous. He's a tether, and some of his cousins, and I think he thinks that he's going to get deported. I think he's shaking in his boots. RJ be up in here all the time. Yeah, RJ, I think his little visa done ran out, and I think RJ might be over here illegally. He's so nervous, he be in here trembling. You niggas have to vote for Kamala. You have to vote. You niggas, Trump is not the answer, niggas. So he's so desperate. I think RJ's visa ran out. I think this dude is one of these 90-day fiancés, and he done found him some woman to help him get over here, and he done ran away from her, and he's trying to wait out to get that damn visa. Now Trump is coming in office, and now he's about to get sent back to Nigeria. And I think that's why he's nervous. All right. All right. Speaking of boats and big backs, we got TS Giselle in the building. TS Giselle, what's going on? All right, TS Giselle.
Okay, I had to numb and say before I speak because I'm absolutely disgusted with you, your audience, and this foolishness and nonsense that we're getting from quote unquote black men for
Like yourself.
days. And and I'm going to be quick, Tariq, because hold on. Uh, I was going to see if someone else wanted to come, one of my Democratic friends, but like me, we don't have the energy to give. What more do you want from Kamala? I heard you people for days, months, the last 2 years beg for a specific policy for Black heteronormative men. Because that's who we're talking about, right? Because you say the Democratic Party is only for LGBTQ. Okay, well, she did that. She met with a group of men in my home state that contributed to this policy that was released today, which I think is very good and a great start.
It's a nothing
I'm
burger.
not finished. I am not finished.
Calm down.
Okay? Because no, I'm not calming down because this is foolishness, nonsense.
You're scaring my
What's at stake? This election is massive for Black people.
don't
And your words on transgender Americans.
please don't get mad. Your voice gets deeper when it gets mad. It's the masculinity comes out and it's scary. But go ahead.
And when
Hold
I
on.
try and have a serious conversation
Yeah,
with you, you always do this. Stop it.
now let's get our brother Terrain in here too. Let's have a conversation. Brother Terrain is in here. Brother Terrain, go ahead. Brother Terrain, go ahead. Brother Terrain, unmute your microphone, sir.
Now I said
Yeah,
heteronormative
brother,
men,
I'm here now.
not
I had to come back and
not a
respond, brother,
blouse.
because
Taurine
I,
is a
I
blouse. I
keep
said
hearing clown.
heterosexual men.
All
Okay,
right,
you bring
sure.
another man up here if you want to represent for heteronormative men, not a blouse. Okay.
No, don't you disrespect our brother. Now go ahead, Brother Terrain.
All right, so I had to come back and respond, brother, because here's the thing. I've been hearing some of this stuff ever since this so-called plan came out late last night, and this whole idea of being condescending towards black men and saying stuff like, "What the hell do you want?" and "What more do you want?" when the plan isn't really a plan, it's just a bunch of handful of talking points thrown together. And here's the thing about that: why is it okay to disrespect black men just like this person, like this individual is doing right now, trying to do to me, when black men are half of the so-called voting bloc that the Democrats say they want to cater to. So what's wrong with black men saying that we want specific policy for ourselves and we want specific economic and social and political policies sped up for us, when every other ethnic group or every other marginalized group can do that and nobody has a problem with it? In fact, they get catered to, but we get disrespected, we get spit on, we get hated on, and we get talked over. Shut up, and we get talked over. You see what I'm saying?
Who told me to shut up? Because I know you're not trying to come for the queen. Right. What specific policies does Kamala have for other ethnicities, even for LGBTQ? I don't understand what you guys want. And she literally
Because you're not listening, that's why.
She literally releases a policy today. And here's Tariq. It's a nothing burger. What do you want? Let's keep it 100. Barack was 100% right. You niggas just don't want to see a woman as president. Okay, let's keep it 100.
I can tell you right now what we
Let's
want.
keep it 100.
All right.
Okay,
you say what you
you
had to
don't
say.
want to see a woman, and it's disgraceful.
That's false.
It's disgraceful. It's disgusting.
TS, let him respond, please.
The misogyny, I cannot take it.
Then dip.
Yes.
Dip. All right, but here's the thing, though. But here, I can tell you right off the top of my head what black men want. We want economic policy that benefits us so we can take care of our families and our children and our homes. We want police reform so we can stop getting shot dead in the street. We want criminal justice reform so when brothers do end up in the system, they can come out and be gainfully employed. We also want economic policy for our businesses and not no $20,000 damn dollars that's chump change. At very least, that should be at least six figures. Those are just things off the top of my head. We also want mentorship, and I do agree that the part about black male teachers, that is a good policy, and there do need to be more black teachers. Right now, only 1.3% of the teachers in the United States are black men. That part of the policy I can get on board with, but the rest of that is stuff off the top of my head. And if I can do that, and if I know people, and I know this for a fact, if people who make six figures to run political action campaigns, and for people who do comms and politics sit on social media all day long and listen to what black men are talking about, and I can do that at the top of my head for free, I know they can do that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Brother Terrain. Go ahead, TS.
Yeah, I'm just totally disgusted. And then, like, the alternative is Donald Trump, MAGA, racism, dictatorship. We just saw what he did to our Haitian brothers and sisters in Ohio, under attack, in fear. And you have the audacity to promote these MAGA right-wing talking points. You were so off the whack today to.
What talking points did I promote? What did I promote? What talking point?
I didn't interrupt you, so don't interrupt.
But you better elaborate on what you're saying. What talking point did I promote? Don't say something that's untrue now. I'm not promoting.
You were so off of the QAnon quack conspiracy theory angle, very much giving.
What? You better name it. Don't sit here lying. Be a man and tell the truth. Don't lie now. What talking point did I say that was some conspiracy theory? I don't do conspiracy theories. I'm talking about what's in the best interest for foundational Black American society. So what conspiracy theories am I promoting?
Right. So I will ask that you show the same dignity that I show you to me. Nothing about me gives man. Let's be very clear. All of my documentation says F, female, passport, driver's license. Okay.
It's F for Frank, because your name is Frank in real life. All right.
And
anyway,
your name is L for lunatic. Stop spreading these right-wing conspiracy theories. That transgender nonsense that you were talking about today, that was absolutely disgusting. Let me be very clear. You, nor Terrain, or any of the men or heteronormative identifying people in this space, you are not a better person than me because you identify with the gender that you were born.
Look, we're all men.
No. Let me say this, because I've been wanting to say this to this crowd for two.
All men are created equal. So yeah, we're the same. We're one and the same. I agree.
You are not a better person than I because of how you identify. And then this is what really turns me off about this movement is you want to perpetuate that y'all are so pro-black American. But you treat people like me as if I'm scum and bottom of the earth. I am a human just like you.
Oh, you better stop because we give you a platform and you come here and you disrespect people all the time, especially the black women. You always come in here and do unsolicited hating on the black women in here. You're known for that in all of these spaces. So don't come in here crying like I won't say a damsel, a mamsel in distress. You always come in here taking shots at everybody. And then when people check you on that, all of a sudden you start acting like a victim. So you cut all that out. You're not a
I
man.
do not. I do not attack anyone. I
Yeah,
simply defend myself from my existence. All I want to do is to come on the app and interact with my fellow Black people. I literally took the TS out of my name so people would stop gaslighting me. And it continues because at the end of the day, y'all are not about Black empowerment. As a
we, we are about Black empowerment and we want tangibles from these politicians. You look at tangibles as something else. We look at tangibles as money. For you, tangibles is more bussy. We don't have the same values as you. If that's what you want, that's cool. But we are looking at tangibles in the form of cash payments because we need money out here that's owed to us. And there's nothing wrong with us campaigning for that. So, anyway, T.S. Giselle, let me get some more people in here. Thank you so much. You said what you had to say. All right. Y'all gonna come in here trying to, we ain't thinking about you. You come in here insulting the women all the time. All right, let's get Black Wisdom. Speaking of black women, you hungry dear? I'm a little hungry now. What you ordering? Okay. What's up, Black Wisdom?
Peace, peace. How you doing, Tariq?
I'm good, beloved. How are you?
I'm doing well. I think it's really funny. I had tagged you in my story a couple days ago, like talking about the shade room and how it's a disgrace to Black culture. And I think it's real ironic that out of all the platforms that are available to Black people, Kamala, she chose to go on the shade room when you've reached out to her. And I know there are some other grassroots organizations or entities that have reached out to her to have that conversation about the needs of Black people. But out of all the Black platforms, she goes to the shade room. That's ironic, and I'm offended by that.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, I saw that too because in the shade room, those are her fellow damn tethers. Those are her fellow immigrants, and I put it out there. Look, we are the grassroots over here. The Black grassroots is here. If these folks want to get a leg up in this, guys, if these folks want to get in a position to possibly win either Trump or Kamala, they needed to come over here and sit down with the grassroots, not with Roland. Roland's boule, Shade Room. Those are non-FBA people. So they want to play this little game and ignore what's going on the grassroots. Ladies and gentlemen, some of y'all who saw last night on my YouTube channel, we had 85,000 live listeners last night. That's huge numbers. 85,000 live listeners. You understand? That could swing an election one way or the other. They know this, and we didn't put it out there that, hey, man, Trump can come sit down and talk to us. Kamala can sit down and talk to us. The door is still open. Let's get Nikki in here. Nikki, hop in, beloved.
Hey, Tariq. I pretty much came up to say something similar. I wait. First of all, let me mention what was being said about the people in your live last night. They do that to Black Alpha too.
Oh,
You can
wow.
be in his, yeah, you can be in his live, and they'll have the wrong amount of people who are in there, and then you'll click on like, and they won't let you like his video. So they do
Oh,
that
wow.
to Black Alpha as well. So it's all of y'all. I agree 100% with what you said about Kamala's outreach program being a nothing burger. But we need to take a look at, what is really going on with Kamala Harris and who she really is. I can see that she is not the most confident, but she serves a bigger purpose for white supremacy in the dominant society. Kamala Harris, she reveals a lot about herself by her choice of people that she chooses to interact with or sit down with. Just so let us take a look at a few people on her list. Megan Thee Stallion. Many Black female rappers are being used to push degeneracy and abortion rights. So that works for Kamala because she has shown to side with white supremacy, and white supremacy does not want Black babies born.
Yes.
Kamala spoke with Luke, who is not of our lineage. He is a former rapper who pushes degeneracy and proudly speaks negatively about foundational Black Americans and reparations on a regular basis. Roland Martin is an unemployed tether who nervous tweets all day and spends most of his days spying on the FBA family while trolling on us. He
Yeah.
goes out of his way to undermine our lineage and is auditioning to get something specifically for himself. And now the Shade Room. The Shade Room is run by immigrants who have a goal of pushing negative agendas about foundational Black Americans, and that is right up sneaky Kamala's alley. So many immigrants have good reason to be complicit with the Democratic Party because it is their goal to replace us. Mark my word, if Kamala wins the presidency, her people will be running this country in no time. And I'm
Yes.
done.
Thank you so much. Brilliantly put, beloved. Let's get our good brother Marcel in here. Brother Marcel?
Hey Tariq,
I'm
how
good,
are
sir.
you?
How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm driving. I live in a rural area, so if I start messing up, you can just drop me down. But I want to respond to what Giselle just said because it kind of triggered me because she has been up, or he has been up. Giselle has been up on your platform several times, and she said that she's voting for Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party overall because they protect her as a trans person. She's talked about how she's going to school, some elite school. She's put all these other identities before being Black and definitely before being the foundational Black American. So when she comes up here to talk about she's trying to connect with her people, she never mentions her people as a reason why she's voting for the Democrats.
Now
Because
you
if she
come
was
for
truly
me.
concerned
You're
about
only an hour
if
down
she
the
was
road,
truly
Marcel.
concerned,
I don't
if she
like
was
you,
truly concerned about her
Alfalfa.
people, if she was truly
You
concerned about
told
her
Harpo to be.
people, she would be mentioning, she wouldn't have to ask, what is it we want? We've already said what we want. Reparations. A lot of us have already said what we want. We want all these illegal immigrants out of our communities because it's our communities that they're coming in. So if you was truly connected with the grassroots, you wouldn't even have to ask that question. As far as this plan Kamala Harris released, she had 4 years to do that plan, which is the minimum, and it's not specific to us because it mentions every other word. And I
Thank
land
you.
Oh
there.
no, no, no! Don't go anywhere. Don't run anywhere, Harpo, because I got you. Now
Miss
you may
Giselle, if
you
you don't
make
want to
it.
go there with
I
me,
do.
Miss
I
Giselle, you
do.
look like
Because let
Ving
me tell you
Rhames from
something. You're
Holiday
a
Heights.
disgrace,
You look like Ving
Marcel.
Rhames from Holiday Heights, and I need you to
You're
go sit down
Harpo
somewhere.
from the
You
color
look like
purple, sir.
Holiday Heights. Ving
Celia,
Rhames from
you told
Holiday
Harpo
Heights.
to beat me,
Ving
okay? Because
Rhames
that's what
from
it's giving.
Holiday Heights.
And it's
Okay?
giving,
So,
you
Miss
told
Giselle,
Harpo
I'm
to
not
beat me,
going back and
sweetie.
forth
That's what
with
it's
you.
giving, okay? And let
Oh,
me tell you something.
there you go. That's enough of that. Lord. Thank you, brother Marcel. Man, we're in here heavy. But listen, family. I have the door is open. Our brother Marcel was right on point. The door is open for them to come sit down and talk with me and with the grassroots because I'm going to speak for the behalf of the grassroots of the foundational Black American community. What we need. There's a reason why Kamala and these guys are just running around here going to these tether platforms. There's a reason why, because that's who they're trying to prioritize. They want to try to make us invisible, ladies and gentlemen. This is a replacement thing. They absolutely want to make us invisible. They get all of these other people and make them the faces and voices of what Black is. That's replacement, ladies and gentlemen.
We don't know the beginnings of rap because as long as our music has been recording, people have been rapping.
The disco DJs separated themselves from us. We were the next generation coming up with this thing, and they was like, what's this little hippity hop thing?
The first time I heard somebody spit a 16 over a break beat was probably Melly Mel.
The Melly Mel sound that you hear today, I got that sound from Hollywood.
I was doing this same form of entertainment long before it had a name.
A lot of the gangs were fading out by the time hip hop came in. A lot of those gangs turned into crews.
As far as influencing hip hop, I saw no Puerto Rican or Jamaican influences whatsoever.
I started breakdancing in the 70s.
When rap and hip hop was all black, it was negative. Now that it became a big phenomenon and corporately acceptable, now there's this need to take foundational black Americans out of the creation of it and give it away to other people. And it's important for us to set the record straight.